Zimbabwe's new currency, the Zimbabwe gold, shortened as ZiG has gained 1.1% against the US dollar in its first week of trading. When it began trading on Monday, April 8th, one ZiG was equivalent to 13.56 US dollars, and when it closed on Friday, April 12th, a single ZiG was equivalent to 13.41 US dollars, a good start for any new currency. Economists say ZiG's strong showing against the dollar can be attributed to a rise in gold prices driven by investor demand for safe haven assets amid the escalation of tensions in the Middle East. There was confusion when the new currency was introduced, but many banks, traders and businesses have now successfully converted their old Zimbabwe dollars for ZiG. The Zimbabwe dollar had lost nearly 100% of its value against the US dollar. On April 5th, the Zimbabwe dollar was trading at about 30,000 against the US dollar in the mainstream market and at 40,000 in the black market. Zimbabwe's central bank said the old notes would remain in circulation until the end of April to allow people exchange them for ZiG. Prior to its formal launch in early April 2024, ZiG had been recognized as legal tender by Zimbabwe's central bank in October 2023 and was largely used as value preservation currency. ZiG is in the denominations of 1, 2, 5, 10, 50, 100 and 200. In addition, there are 25 and 50-cent ZiG coins. Zimbabwe's central bank governor John Mushayavanhu said the country's ZiG reserves were in the hundreds of millions of US dollars. He said that as of early April, Zimbabwe had local reserves of 285 million US dollars, 100 million US dollars held in foreign accounts, and 2,522 kilograms of gold valued at 185 million US dollars to back up the new currency. Introduction of ZiG currency is the 6th time Zimbabwe is relaunching its currency in efforts to contain inflation after the collapse of the Zimbabwe dollar. The central bank said that after the Zimbabwe dollar's value plummeted, nearly 80% of all transactions in the country were being conducted in US dollars. Zimbabwe has been striving to contain inflation since it hit a record 500 billion% in 2008. The central bank even introduced a $100 trillion note before eventually abandoning the local currency. Zimbabwe's central bank governor has said he would limit central bank lending to the government only and ensure that reserve money is cushioned by Zimbabwe's gold and foreign currency reserves to protect ZiG against speedy depreciation. Inflation in Zimbabwe has led to substantially high food prices and cost of living, pushing a significant number of people into poverty. According to Zimbabwe National Statistics Agency, more than 40% of Zimbabwe's 16 million people are living in extreme poverty.